Hi y'all, welcome back. Today I'm going to be starting a pineapple experiment, and I wanted to bring you guys along and share with you the experiment that I'm going to be doing. We live here in zone 8A in Georgia, and we are going to be planting pineapple in the ground. I am going to be creating a little mini greenhouse over it to go over the winter because it's a tropical plant, and we know it won't survive here. So I'm going to try to plant it in the ground and put a little mini greenhouse over it before the winter comes. Fingers crossed this all works. Okay, this is a project that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I figured I'd bring you guys along and share this experiment and the progress of how it goes with you guys. So this is what it looked like before. I had to till it up because this is a new area of the garden, and I had to till it up, and all these right here are roots from this small area here. So there was a lot of cleanup. I'm amazed at how many roots were actually here. I'm still going to be fighting the persimmons and the other wild trees that are growing in this area for quite a while. So with that being said, again, I'm going to be overwintering. I built a square foot box, or didn't build it. I just kind of stole it from the garden. The older part of the garden, we're opening up and getting rid of some of the boxes, using the wood other places. But I did save one, and a couple, and we did stack them on top of each other. So this box is going to be a little deeper than our other boxes. It does have a little crack here. We will also be fixing that for before the winter comes. So we're going to make sure that this is secure. So let's go ahead and get this experiment started and get these guys planted and mulched in. Come on, guys. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of clay in there. So we're going to drop down some mulch, that composted hay. We're going to drop that down, and we're going to add in our nutrients. And these are the nutrients I'll be adding. We're going to add blood meal. We're going to add azomite. We're going to add bone meal. We're going to add potash. And then we're going to add this inoculant as well to this area. You guys see, I did dig the hole a little bit deeper. We're going to try to fill in with some compost and mix in some of that clay to kind of help build it up, and to add some nutrients and add some beneficial stuff back to the soil. So we're going to just try to mix it in. Okay, we're going to try to take different areas of the bed here, because as you see, that's just so much clay in this area here. All right, let's see. Let's add a little bit more. And get rid of these roots. Add a little bit more of that compost. Let's see how that looks. Organic matter is good for the garden. All right, so that's going to look good. Let's go ahead and get to adding these nutrients. We're going to add that inoculant. I just sprinkle it around. Give it a good start. We're going to do the bone meal, some potash, some bone meal, and some azomite. All right, we'll mix it in. Make sure we got anything broken up that's still in clumps. And then we'll place the pineapple down in there. Now these are very root bound, so I'm going to break the roots up a little bit to kind of help them get a good start. Okay, these things are dry, so I'll be glad to get these in the ground. All right, so I'm going to take and mix the soil between the two, the darker soil and the clay, to try to break that up a little bit. So there we go. And then we'll mix in some more of this composted material. Place it around in there like so. And then fill again. So I'm hoping to create better soil by doing this. So we'll see how this pans out. Alright guys, let me get the rest of them planted, and I'll bring you back and share with you how I'm going to mulch these in. The next step I'm going to take is putting in that partially composted hay that was over there. We're just going to randomly place it down. There is no nice way of putting this stuff down, so I'm just going to toss it down. Hopefully adding this organic matter will definitely help this bed out. So we'll just place it around, and hopefully all this will help. So I want to really build this bed up into a nice area. So there's a worm already. So we're going to put those in there too. Alright, so now let's grab that mulch that we have all around the outside edge here that I placed out here. Get those worms covered up. Get this guy uncovered here. It's a little bit smaller plant. So hopefully all those nutrients I put in will definitely help that guy out. Mulch it in really good. I am mulching it fairly thick because once it gets wet real good, it'll pack down. Alright guys, so here they are all planted and mulched in. I've got them watered in. We are going, if you're interested in this experiment, please follow along by subscribing and hitting the notifications bell. I'll be updating this periodically throughout the year, see how they survive through the winter, updating you on everything that I do to the bed there, so that way you're kept up to date on everything that's been done. Was an experiment without all the details. So until next time guys, happy homesteading.